Last time on the Dumbgeons Dragons podcast.
You enter the council chamber and catch the eye of Lady Silverhand, who calmly says, "Council is in session." Delane speaks up and he says, I have heard and have been getting reports that there have been many recent dragon attacks in the Misty Forest. I'm willing to lead a team there.
Like a group huddle. Like, we'll do it.
Lord Neverember had one more piece. Lord Neverember stands up. I've been sent a representative from the metallic dragons. This is Elia. They wish for a representative to be sent to their council meeting in the Nether Mountains.
Are we being asked to be in two places at once?
The council meeting will be held when you get to it. What you doing?
Gathering supplies, throwing them on the airship, punching Grancis in the stomach.
Hi! He goes and fires up the airship, and you guys start flying off towards the Misty Forest. You are suddenly in what appears to be a lot of fog. Grancis yells out, he's like, just keep an eye out, make sure we don't dip too low and clip a tree or something, you know.
I'm sorry, who are you talking to?
You guys!
We are to keep an eye out.
Yeah!
Aren't you driving this airship?
Yeah, now I'm a fucking pilot. God damn it, I look out the window, I'm like,
And as you look out the window and you say you don't see anything, there is a burst of black flame that strikes the airship, and a adult black dragon swoops overhead as you begin plummeting to the ground. Grancis yells, "I told you to watch out! Hold on to your butts!" Welcome to Dumbgeons and Dragons. We are a 5th edition actual play podcast. I am your Dungeon Master, Russ Moore, and with me today is Amy Moore, who looks quite perplexed.
well, yeah, you didn't start it right.
What do you mean?
Carla, did he start it right?
Doesn't that come after the intros?
This again?
I don't know, I just feel like it was wrong. You're supposed to say, let's
That's after you bullshit for the next 15 minutes.
Do we bullshit for the next 15 minutes? Okay. I'm Amy Moore, always bugging Russ, and also always playing Thia Anastasia.
Also with me today is Carla Johnson.
Only bugging Russ more like 40% of the time. And playing Nulara Moonbrook.
And Tom Laird.
I try to bug Russ, but he usually shrugs it off pretty good. And I play Flint Firebeard.
And also with us today, a very special guest, is DM Doc from the Bros and Dragons podcast.
If you're dehydrated in the desert, you can drink your own pee. Thanks for having me.
See, he actually has something ready to go before the beginning of the show.
Am I supposed to be quippy?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm going to write the most fucked up shit. You wait for it. It's going to be god-awful.
Now you've done it. This is really a Pandora's box situation.
This is happening now.
Yeah.
Thanks for the liberty, giving me the liberty to do that, Doc. Welcome.
I'm here for you, Amy.
Yes, welcome, Doc. Thank you for being on the show here. We'll get to who you're playing in a little bit, obviously, because we want to keep the suspense going for the players here.
This is a game.
No, it's not. It's more serious than a game.
It's kind of just us talking for like a couple hours and then seeing what comes out of that. But yes, I mean, there might be some dice rolling. You got your dice ready? I sent you those sweet metal ones.
I do have dice, but I was ready for blackjack and hookers is what I thought Tom told me.
Well, yeah, but you have to supply your own.
Yes. BYO,
Well,
BJ, and H. Oh, that doesn't work out either.
No, I think that does work out perfectly. I think that's totally fine.
Hold on, one phone call here, and I can get this moving. I'm just kidding. I'm ready to win at D&D.
Well, I'm sorry. You're on Dumbgeons and Dragons. Nobody wins at this game.
Don't really need to sell anything. We're just here to have fun today. We're halfway through our contest that's going on. I don't know if Doc's entered yet. I didn't enter into his, though, so he's probably harboring some ill will towards me there.
Poor form, Russ.
I'm not saying I'm mad at you, Russ. What I am saying is if we were in the desert, you were thirsty and dying, there was a cactus, and I had a glass of water, I would save the cactus.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to say something like I'd pee into your mouth.
Me too, because we're really in the desert pee talk. But
you can't drink somebody else's pee. It doesn't work like that.
No, that's yuck.
Oh, that's yuck.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's yuck either way, but...
Says somebody who's probably never tried it.
Hey, you don't know Carla.
Well, you got me there. You got me there.
Fuck it, let's play D&D. There you go. Is that what you were looking for?
There it is.
That's because it always comes after.
Does it always come after?
It always comes after.
I felt like...
But thanks for listening to the show.
No, I just felt like we bullshitted already, and then we started. But then there was more bullshittery. Mm-hmm. So, you know what? It felt more natural right then. I concede. I take it all back. I'm a terrible person. Flogging.
And you don't even have to pay for it.
Well, in other ways.
Yep.
Wow. Sorry. Are those your crickets?
Yep.
They were good crickets, Russ.
Well, your crickets were more awkward than my statements. So,
all right.
play.
So we're going to start back a little bit for our adventurers here, just to kind of catch Doc up on what's happening and the scene that we're about to walk into.
I have notes.
Yeah, it's okay. We don't need to do the usual talk where you guys don't remember what happens last week.
I really want to hear the notes.
Okay, here are the notes.
Oh no, but they're not.
I mean, this episode hasn't come out yet for Doc, so he doesn't know what happened last episode.
Okay. Delane Winterhound, this is just what I got. It's literally 2.5 lines. And there was a lot of information in the last episode. Delane Winterhound will lead a team to the Misty Forest. We will find King Melandric's son, Narenvane?
Yep.
Elven villages may be totally destroyed by a dragon. We'll go there first, and then we'll go and be ambassadors to the Never Mountains and meet with the metallic dragons. Oh, that's actually kind of concise. Oh, I did a good job. I think I did fine.
You did good.
Good for me.
Nailed it.
You're on the airship, on the way to the Misty Forest, passing just on the outskirts of the city of Daggerford. It's been a beautiful, clear day as far as the weather goes when you quickly and suddenly become surrounded by thick, dense fog. Grancis calls out, "Oh boy! Can't quite see much. Everyone just, keep an eye out or something." You each take a position around the ship when, Nulara, you're the first to see and hear through the fog the heavy flapping of wings and the back of what looks to be a huge black dragon soar near the airship through the fog. As you call out to warn the rest, the airship blimp bursts in a black-green fiery explosion, and everyone is startled by the dragon's attack, but braces for impact as Grancis yells out, "Hold on to your butts!" The airship plummets from the sky as you gain speed and careen towards the ground, but just before you hit, you all feel a warmth or glow come over you that seemingly protects you as the bottom of the airship gives way in a sickening explosion of wood and debris. The airship is destroyed, and you hear screams come from the city of Daggerford as fragments of the airship pierce into buildings. You look up and see the black dragon circling overhead, and off of it fly ropes, and sliding down those ropes you see what you can assume to be 15 members of the Cult of the Dragon. As you quickly collect yourselves, you notice all of your members appear to be okay, except for Grancis, who is slumped over the wheel of the airship. From the clearing fog, you see more creatures coming, weapons drawn, 3 Mesoloth and 1 Nikoloth, along with the 15 members of the Cult of the Dragon, the black dragon circling overhead. Amid the chaos, you all feel, the cult included, as though you're being watched. Off in the distance, you see a hill at the end of a plain, and cresting that hill is a sole humanoid in armor shaped as a dragon, with great sword in hand. He gets to the top of the hill, and he calls out,
"Let them go and leave with your lives, or me and my friend will destroy you all."
One of the members of the cult looks around at their numbers and then back to the man on the hill and says, "I only see one of you. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Do your worst." And then, as the black dragon circling above lets loose its breath weapon behind you, lighting up the buildings, blocking your exits, you hear from beyond the hill where the soul armored figure stands, the large flapping of more wings. And what do they see come over that hill?
Over the hill comes a plate-armored blue dragon with saddle, flapping its wings, flying over the night as he charges forward into the front.
Yeah, he does.
Everybody roll for initiative.
You hear that? Thank you, Wormwood.
Sweet 14.
21.
15.
19 for the knight, 15 for the dragon.
Flint, you got a 15 as well.
Yeah, the dragon can go before me.
Yeah, that seems fair. You don't want to fight with the dragon? Okay, Nulara, you are up first. You have a whole swack of things happening behind you. So there's a row of buildings alight with dragon breath fire. You've got a black dragon above you. You've got a blue dragon in plate armor and a knight rushing towards you and your crew. There are 15 cult members of varying levels of armor and weaponry. 3 Mesoloth, kind of demonic fiend type creatures. 1 Nikoloth, which is a larger aberration beast with wings. And what do you want to do?
Oh boy. What is closest to me? Since I don't fight
was just
much
gonna
with
say.
a ranged weapon.
Yeah.
You are on the bridge of the wrecked airship, and all of these cult members are within about 20 feet, ranging from 10 to 20 feet of the ship. A few of them have their backs turned to you and are looking at the knight rushing towards you.
Well, I guess I will attack some cultists, because I know for sure skis that I want to kill them.
Yeah.
So first attack is a 25.
25 will hit one of the cultists, yeah.
Great. So that's 9 damage.
And, sorry, you hit it with...
Oh, sorry. Flame Tongue. My amazing flaming sword.
Yep.
Second attack. That is a 22.
22 will hit, yeah.
16 damage on that one.
So you leap off the airship and rush towards this cultist, and you catch it off guard and strike into him twice, and he falls to the ground dead.
Huzzah!
Knight, you're up.
I will, avoiding the people from the airship, line myself up, hopefully with a couple of Aloths in front of me.
Yep.
And I will yell, Chovo, draw, call! And out of the mouth of the armor, lightning will shoot. And everybody 80 feet down that line needs to give me one of them big old dexterity saves.
Yes, sir. So you've got 2 cultists and 2 of the Mesoloth creatures in there. So the cultists are going to be a 5 and a 6.
I'm sure that'll do it.
I'm sure that nailed it. And the Mesoloth, one of them rolls a 1.
Wow.
So
right.
plus 3 is 4. So that'll be a 4 and a 13.
Yeah, magic number was 17.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
25 lightning damage to everybody. In that.
Oh, yeah.
One of the cultists drops to the ground dead. The other one drops to his knees and is smoldering underneath the damage it has taken. The 2 Mesoloths, they take the damage but scatter to the side. Singed, but still in the battle. One of the Mesoloths rushes up onto the deck of the ship and goes to hit Flint with his trident. That's a 26 with its trident. And a 20 not critical with its claw.
These are unpleasant looking creatures. Just did a Google image did a Google image search on this bad boy. He's like a roachy
Kinda
trident.
like a bug mouth.
Yeah, pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Why don't we ever fight anything cute? I guess it's better that we
Next
don't.
time.
No, I don't want to. I take
Next
it back.
time.
I don't want to.
We fought a sock dragon. That was pretty cute.
You're right. That was
Thea will
cute.
slaughter something cute. She doesn't care. Oh, she is a psychopath.
So Flint, you're going to take 7 piercing damage from its trident and 11 slashing damage from its claws.
Now ask him where he got his suit and was it from the toilet store?
Exactly. And then it's going to magically teleport
What?
to the other side of the ship, off of the ship, with more of the cult members. Blue Dragon's up.
Will land right behind me shortly after my breath, and it will give out a mighty roar. Everybody within 80 feet from the dragon need to give me a Constitution saving throw, or a Wisdom saving throw, excuse me.
Oh, I would much rather it was Constitution, Doc.
I meant Constitution there.
I'm good for wisdom.
Just for fighters.
Just for dwarf fighters, got it.
Yeah.
16.
Not bad, 13.
10.
Oh, no, I'm a liar. 20.
What do they got to beat there, Doc? Just because I got a whole shit ton of things that you're trying to scare.
Math.
You have to beat math.
15.
15, all right.
Hold, please. This is one of my favorite enemies. I feel like I might have advantage on wisdom throws. Please hold while I look in the player's handbook that I have right in front of me, Russ.
Why do you have that, Carla?
I read it every night before I go to bed, Russ. Just kidding, I don't.
believe you
don't
not.
be mean to me. Don't be mean to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm a liar. Only when I am tracking them do I have advantage. Well, that makes
So
sense.
you claim to track something when you can see them, like, right there?
Totally. I thought it was worth a shot since I rolled that real shitty 10, but no such luck.
Okay, so half of the cult members are afeared of that dragon, and 2 of the Mesoloths are also afeared of that dragon. The Nikoloth and one of the Mesoloths, and the other half of the cult members saved.
So it's not fear, it's frightened, which is a big difference.
And that's what I meant.
Does anybody need to know about frightened? I've listened to you guys long enough.
Yeah, I would love to know what Frightened does, because I don't know.
So if you are frightened of the dragon, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while that dragon's in your line of sight, and you cannot willingly move closer to the dragon.
Sweet.
So Nulara could just turn around and be like, whew.
Not afraid of that anymore.
Pretty much.
Actually, the way the rules are written, that is exactly what you can do.
Yeah, just close your eyes, Nulara. You just...
Luckily, there's lots of enemies around. I can spin around at some point before my turn comes up again.
All right, Flint, you're up.
All right, what's near me, Russ?
Oh, you're...
Dragon. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there's a... In your immediate line of sight, there is a dragon,
Okay.
which I don't know if you're frightened of.
Yes, I am.
Are you frightened? You're frightened of that dragon. So
He
that...
thinks you're all pussies.
So say that straight ahead. You have cult members off to the left and the right of your location. And you also have a Nikoloth off kind of right and back, so it would be out of your line of sight.
Okay, I will go...
Of that dragon.
I will turn slightly to the left to avoid looking at the dragon, and beeline it straight over to those cultists.
Yep, you got it.
All right, and I'm assuming they're within range of me?
Yep.
Perfect. Well, let's get that axe a-chopping. That's a 22.
22 will hit.
So that's 9 damage.
9 damage, okay.
And a 21.
Yep.
So that's 18 damage.
Yeah, you leap off the ship and drive your axe into it, and it, on the second strike, drops to the ground dead.
Excellent.
Thea, you're up.
All right, Thea's a little concerned about the circling black dragon overhead,
Yep.
and so she will blight him thusly. He can do his best to make a Constitution saving throw. He'll probably suck at it.
Well, you know dragons, they're bad at everything.
Yeah.
That's what I keep telling them. Constitution saving throw, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, well, that saves.
That's going to be a 19.
Yeah. Okay, but he takes half.
Oh, sorry, no, 24.
It doesn't
24.
matter. 19 was fine. You don't need to rub it in. Well, then you will take 4d8 damage.
What type of damage?
No, she said 48.
Necrotic. Yes, so you will take 48
Yeah.
necrotic damage.
Okay.
Do you have anything you want to say?
Do I have anything I want to say? No.
No? Anything to declare?
No.
You got a look on your face.
Are you
What you're
importing
talking
honeybees into this fight? Because you need to tell us.
Negative. No honeybees.
You guys have lost all my math.
You've lost all your math? Just roll it again.
Okay, nobody talk to me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
No,
8,
shut
9, 10.
up. 17.
11, 12.
Good God. Good God. What are you
half of
trying to do to
17
me?
'cause
No,
you
no, no.
saved? Oh, okay. I see what you
Yeah,
Yeah.
it takes all 17 because I only rolled 4 d8s.
Okay.
And it should have been 8 d8s. Or should I roll 8 and you only take half of the damage of the 8?
If that's the way it's worded, then
Well,
that's
I
what
don't
you
know.
should
It just
do.
says the target takes half as much damage on a success.
Yeah, so you roll 8d8 and then take half of your
Okay, I
roll.
said 17?
Yeah.
Okay, so half of 43. That's so much better.
So 21?
1.
Okay. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. So some cult members that are frightened of the dragon, the blue dragon, it's their turn now. And there are not 7 of them anymore because you guys are killing them. Don't like that. 6 of those. So 2 of them are going to attack at Flint, who is on the ground. 2 of them are going to attack at Nulara. And 2 of them are going to come up onto the ship and attack at Thaddeus, who is also there.
Who
You guys
dat?
totally remembered that
Oh, no,
Thaddeus
yeah,
is there.
totally. Thaddeus, much gruffer, you know. The really responsible one out of the duo of Thaddeus.
God,
and,
that's damning with faint praise.
Also, you can't attack at somebody. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I can do whatever I want.
You can't attack at
I'm
somebody.
the boss.
You can't change grammar to fit.
Okay. So the first one's going to attack Flint. Oh, that's going to hit you twice there, bud.
Uh-oh.
With his short sword, you're going to take 2 short swords and only 2 short swords.
No more, no less.
No more, no less. Which is going to be 14 piercing damage.
Okie dokie.
Nulara, you are also going to take some hits, maybe.
Maybe not.
That's a 20 with the short sword and a 21 with the short
Maybe.
sword.
Good God.
That'll do it.
Then the other one is going to attack with its other stuff, with its scimitar. It's a 22 and a 17.
17 is my AC?
If it meets, it beats. Yeah, so it does.
Great. Well, I guess I'm dead now.
So first,
It's been fun, guys.
It was a good run.
12 piercing damage off the short swords.
No, you're at full hit points. You're okay.
But you'd get to use that character handbook again to make a new character.
It's true.
And now that you read it every night, you know what character you really want to make.
Definitely, yeah, I wouldn't be some lame-ass human. So sorry, 12 from the short swords.
So you got, 12 and then 13 from the scimitar, so 25 total.
Doke.
Oh boy.
And the 2 attacking Thaddeus, 1 will hit with his scimitar, and the other will hit with a scimitar. So he's going to take 18.
Sorry, what is Thaddeus' last name?
Thaddeus Sicker Crumupple.
Kermuffle.
Also, is it Thaddeus with an IUS or an EUS at the end?
EUS.
All right.
This didn't come
No,
up.
EOUS.
EOUS. This didn't come up in the last episode, but for all the intents and purposes, this is one of our provided NPCs by one of our patrons.
What? How did you not say anything?
Because I forgot.
Oh, it's so
shit.
Because there was a lot of there was more than 2 lines of information that happened in that last
It's
episode.
true.
It's another quality DM moment brought to you by Russ.
That
Who gave us that?
that was one Adam Farber, also
Oh, we know him.
Yeah.
of Bros and Dragons Out of Character. Doc
Wait,
knows
who?
him. Adam. he gives us money for. Yeah, he gives us money for our podcast. I don't know if he gives you money for your podcast.
Adam.
A-D-A silent Q.
That's what throws me off every
yeah.
time.
I know that guy.
Yeah, good guy. Good guy.
That's fantastic.
Yep.
Kermuffle. Oh, I like it.
A Nikoloth, who is not frightened of the dragon, is going to go and engage in battle with the knight.
Prepare yourself.
Prepare yourself.
If he didn't try to hit me, I would have just accused him of looking over my character sheets too hard.
Well, I mean, it's not like I have it up here or anything. I'm just kidding. I don't have it up. He's going to magically teleport right in front of you. And he's going to make his multi-attack swings with his great axe. So he gets 2 great axe swings at you there.
Yeah, so he's a swinger.
One is a crit 20. The other is an 18.
So, obviously, the crit 20 will hit.
Yeah.
But the 18 will be deflected off of my armor.
Marvelous.
Good ass armor.
I gotta get me some of that armor.
Right?
You also need to make a Constitution saving throw there, Doc.
You're not my real mom. 15 plus 2 is 17.
17 will succeed.
But you should have failed it, so now you're dead.
Sorry.
26 slashing damage, and you succeeded on the Constitution saving throw. So you don't need to take
26, that's it.
26.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, to have a character sheet and then to be able to say 26, that's it? Fantastic.
I can also say that with my character sheet.
I know you can, Tom. We can't all be that awesome, though. Apparently only half of us can.
Black Dragon circling ahead's turn. He is also going to let forth a bellowing roar down upon everybody.
Are you
and
sure
everybody
he's not just singing Katy Perry's roar?
Oh, he is now.
must also make a wisdom saving throw for this black dragon.
He should probably bite his tongue and hold his breath. 20.
So many rolls. I knocked this one out of the park, Russ. 18.
I also got an 18.
Okay.
So I'm only scared
Yeah,
of the
but
dragon.
did you have a -1?
Oh, wow.
21 for the knight and 23 for the blue dragon.
Oh, fuck. Well, nobody's frightened of this black dragon.
He just got blighted, so, he's not on the top of his game. He's feeling a little bad.
Okay. 2 of the Mezzaloths are going to... One is going to attack Thea. One is going to attack Flint. Thea, you have just right up in front of you one of these Mezzaloths. Poof, he's there, teleported, with his
I poke him in the eyes.
smiling pretty face.
She takes
He
her
lets out a
opportunity
shriek,
attack.
but stabs you with his trident for a crit 20 and
Jesus Christ.
How many crits are you rolling, Russ?
18. I'm just on
God
fire.
damn it.
I'm the guy who usually rolls crits.
Which dice are those?
These are
Nothing special
no.
dice. They're nothing.
No, these ones were mine.
You asked me if I'm rolling the dice you gave me, but you're not using the dice I gave
I am
you.
rolling the dice you gave
It's
me.
true.
I just did not roll them on that turn. I've got 4 D20s in front of me that I'm rotating through. So yours will be on the next one. Don't worry. It'll be also
we're
a
awfully
crit 20.
defensive, aren't we?
Yeah. Okay. So you're going to take a bunch of damage.
I mean, I'm on your side.
That's the classic.
Blah, blah,
I'm going
blah.
to need you to come in on Saturday.
17 piercing damage.
God damn it.
And the other Mezzaloth is going to fly over to Flint. And look, I'm rolling Doc's D20.
Crit
Oh, I'm
fail.
witnessing
Here
it.
we go.
I'm witnessing it.
It's a nat 20.
It is.
Jesus.
Look at that. Nat 20 and a... that's an 18.
Am I being too mean to him tonight and he's overcompensating by doing really well?
It's entirely
Must
possible.
be.
Ooh.
18 piercing damage to you, dude.
It's going to be interesting when Doc's the only person left alive and has to carry forward our podcast.
Okay. So...
It's all on you, man.
Cult members 8 through 15 are going to rush over to the dragon and the knight. So the first 4 of those cult members are going to use their Orb of Dragon's Breath, which they pull
Dirty.
forward and use on the dragon. So the first Orb of Dragon's Breath is an 11. There's a 24. There is a... That sucks. 12 and an 18. Against its... against its AC.
The 24 will hit. The rest of them, in the words of a wise man, get that shit out of here.
Is that Confucius? Is that who said that?
I thought that was my grandpa.
Tom Benson from the Bros and Dragons podcast.
33 damage to your dragon there, Doc.
What kind of energy is that?
That's going to be acid damage there.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then the remaining cult members are
You
going
do
to
need
attack the knight with their short swords. So for their first strike, they get multi-attack as well. So there's 14's not going to hit.
Magic number's 20.
Okay, so we got 5 total short sword attacks come in. The rest, the knight deflects and parries and has a good time doing. 24 slashing damage there at you, Doc.
That's it?
Yeah, that's going to be it.
All right.
Thaddeus is up. No, he's just going to use his old warhammer because he's got a couple things right in front of him for a crit 20.
Jeez.
Man, Russ, you are crazy tonight.
I know.
Someone's gonna die tonight.
He swings his warhammer down on the head of one of the cult members and crushes its skull.
I was gonna say nothing's died recently, so.
And it falls goopily down to
Goopily.
to the deck.
I like that.
Nulara, you're up.
Finally.
Am I still frightened? Do I just stay frightened, or how long is the effect of that?
1 minute, so 10 rounds.
Okay, perfect. Great. Totally still super frightened of the dragon that appears to be on our side. Not frightened of the dragon that's definitely trying to kill us, though. So, not sure how my brain's working. That's fine. I am going to assume there are still some cultists around me that I can just not face the dragon, still maybe kill some folks.
Yeah, for sure.
Great. That's what I'm going to do with Flame Tongue. That is a 28.
20. That'll hit.
Oh my god. It's the worst damage rolls that I could possibly roll.
No, not again.
Are they ones?
2 1s and a 2. Plus 2,
boy.
so 6 damage on that first attack. And then second attack is a crit 20. Is it happening? It's happening. It's really
I
exciting.
think it's happening. I feel it.
I don't even know what happens when I get a crit 20. It's, I think never happened before.
Double damage.
Okay. Oh yeah, double damage, but not bonuses. Is that real?
Yeah, so your dice rolls are doubled, but your damage bonus stays the same.
Okay, 15 for original damage. 14. I missed Donnie last time because I always just forget he exists because I'm a terrible Beastmaster. But after you tell me what happens, he's going to try and go.
Yeah, you strike one of these cult members and it is dead.
Yay! Okay. Donnie's going to try and sting one of the cultists. Which is a 16. Does he do it?
That'd be a hit for Donnie.
Donnie.
So he gets 3 damage because he's just little. But the target has to succeed on a con saving throw.
Well, Donnie happened to strike one that had taken a lightning bolt earlier.
Donnie with the killing blow!
So
Is this Donnie's first kill?
Probably.
No, can't be.
No, I think it might be. There's no way
I
Donnie's
know we
killed
fought a lot
something.
of kobolds, but I think this might be it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so proud of him.
Too. Oh, Donnie.
This is a big moment, you guys.
Yes.
With that, the triumphant strike that Donnie gives, it's the knight's turn.
The Nicolith is still in front of me, correct?
Yes, it is.
Not for long. All right, here we go. With the great sword attack. First attack. 18 plus 8 is 26.
That will hit.
Oh, very nice.
I like the sound of his
No, it's
dice.
so good.
That's the Wormwood Tower. Thank you for Wormwood. Go to wormwoodgaming.com and use BROS as a checkout code and get free domestic shipping. All right, so
We're not domestic. That means nothing to me.
not in Canada. All right, so that'll be 16 on the first strike. And the second one will be, oh, look at this crit that I just rolled. And I actually have all the dice I need. Oh, 6, 6, 2, 5. So 19 plus 3 is 23. Mm-hmm. 22.
Baby.
And I need a Constitution saving roll from that last hit.
That's a 21.
Then he can cast next round.
Great. And the Mezzolath is gonna stab you there, Flint, with the with his trident. A couple stabs with you. It's a 24 and a 13.
The 24 hits, but not the 13.
12 piercing damage to you, sir.
Boogie?
Blue Dragon's turn.
Blue Dragon is going to go ahead and help me out with this Nicolith.
Sure.
That's going to be a bite and 2 claws. The bite will be 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
9 piercing damage.
Okay.
First claw. 14, 21 to hit. I'm sure that's no
Yep.
But only 5 slashing damage. And the last claw is, believe it or not, another crit.
Just critting all over the place
tonight. Hey, Amy, my dice work. What's up with you?
I don't need to roll.
10.
I don't know to what you are referring.
That'll be another 13 damage.
Okay.
And then, am I assuming that Thia, Nulara, and Flint are spread out, like circling?
Thia is still on the broken ship. Nulara is in front of the ship facing away from you and what's happening with you. And Flint is off to the left, your right of the ship, also facing away from you.
Okay. Then the dragon will fly up using its movement and land on the edge of the ship between the 3 of them to make sure if they're being attacked by frightened cultists that they would have to roll at disadvantage.
Of course. All right.
Smart.
Okay, Flint, you're up.
So there's a Nikoloth that's on me? Is that correct?
You've got a Mesoloth on you, not a
Mesoloth.
Nikoloth. Yeah, there's only
All
one
right,
Nikoloth,
well.
and it's on the knight.
Excellent. I will take a swing at this Mesoloth then. That is a 19.
19 will hit.
7, and 11, 18, so 20 damage on that one.
Okay.
And might as well go for a round 2. That's a crit 20. 37 plus 2 is 39 damage.
Beauty.
Oh, mama.
In a second strong swipe, you strike through this cockroach-looking Mesoloth, and it falls to the ground dead as well.
Do you have any sort of fun catchphrase that you say when you kill him?
Here's looking at you.
So you're like toasting him? Are you guys having martinis?
I mean, I always fight with a martini in one hand, don't you?
Yeah. No, I'm fancy.
Russ, I'm going to throw a little healing surge my way.
Yeah, sure.
All right. 8. We'll add that back in.
Doc, house rule, we do healing surges. You can use as a bonus action. You can just use a hit die plus con, if you so desire.
Oh, plus con, I forgot about that. Adding 4 more.
Sounds like a plan. Yay.
Thanks for the refresher, Russ.
Yeah, everybody knows how to play the game. Thea, you're up.
I'm just gonna try something. I'm going to cast gay ass.
Gesh.
That's what I said. Gesh. You told me I could say it however I
You
wanted.
can say it however you want.
No, it's fine. It's Gesh. Anyway, I'm going to place a magical command on the black dragon above me, and try to force it to carry out my bidding.
Okay.
He sounds confident you can
hate
achieve that.
you. I hate you right now. Well, if not now, when? Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I just got to get to the page so I know which wisdom I'm going to do.
Minus 7, probably.
Right? I'm pretty sure a dragon has -7 wisdom.
That is going to be a 16.
Hold on a second. It's not good enough.
However,
Oh my god.
Legendary resistance.
legendary resistance, which all the dragons have, is
wanna-
just going to succeed.
Punch you.
I mean, this came up last dragon battle you had, but
I know.
That was like 8 years ago, Russ.
it was 2 episodes ago. You fought a sock dragon.
Yeah, like 8 years ago.
Okay, well, I'd like to take that back then. I don't want to do that.
She didn't take her hand off the page. She can go back. It's okay.
Well, that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. So,
I'm not mad or anything. I'm just disappointed.
yeah, that's fair.
If you could mutter a little clearer into the microphone, Amy, I'd appreciate that.
Damn it. Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better.
So you're looking around to all these bad things that are happening, not to you, but if you counted them out, 5 of the cult members seem to draw in a level of energy, and their short swords begin to glow. And 2 of them, as their turn, one hops up onto the deck and goes to attack Thea with his short sword.
Disadvantage.
With disadvantage. So the first one is going to be a 20, not critical. Second one is going to be a 13.
The 20 will hit.
20 will hit. So you're going to take 9 piercing damage plus
4
12
glowing damage.
12 glowing damage, which so happens to be fire damage from its glowing sword. The other one is on Flint, and Flint is going to... That was a 7.
Solid.
With disadvantage. That's going to be a 14 on its first strike, and a 16 on its second strike. There was a critical in there.
Neither
too.
are good enough.
Yeah.
Thanks, Doc.
2 other cult members are rushing Nulara.
Are they feared from the dragon because they can't rush?
Oh, right, they can't rush. That's towards the dragon. So they just they're gonna run towards the knight because he's not where the dragon is.
I love it when Doc's on our podcast. It's the best.
Yeah.
Right? I'd be dead by now, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Guys, we need to read the rules more.
Seeing the dragon, they turn around and bolt towards this knight.
I actually love that you guys think this is the only trick I have.
They're not gonna hit. They're not gonna hit you. They just run towards you and kind of throw their swords in the air and scream for Tiamat, but stop directly in front of you when they realize that they didn't do anything. The Nikoloth's turn. Yeah, so it's just going to multi-attack you. So that's going to be a 14. That's not going to hit for the first... Oh, these guys don't have to roll with disadvantage, do they?
No, they do not.
No, they do not.
What was your higher number?
Neither of them. Okay. Yeah, it was like a 15. So it's just going to magically teleport away. And this one wasn't actually afraid anyway. So it's going to teleport back to the ship.
I feel like a lot of things are coming back to the ship.
Yeah.
You know?
Thea doesn't feel safe here anymore.
Mezoloth, who is afraid of the dragon, teleports over to the knight. And it's going to cast Cloud Kill on the knight. So it creates a 20-foot radius sphere of poisonous yellow-green fog centered on the knight itself. Constitution saving throw.
I'm sorry,
19.
but doesn't he also have 2 idiots that have stopped directly in front of him that are probably also...
Yeah, they're going to take it as well.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of cultists around them as well that are going to have to take this.
This Mezoloth doesn't give a shit about no one.
You don't give a fuck.
You've been hanging out with the Bros and Dragons guys too much.
So those that have succeeded take half a 24 damage at you there. Poisonous.
12.
It's 12, yeah.
Oh no, it is so scary over here.
And then something just shows up and kills Doc's character. No more from Doc.
What a twist.
I'm taunting the DM because I want everything to come at me and you guys should just kill him from the rear.
Dirty.
However you want to take that is on you, not me.
Thea only takes it one way.
Which is every way she can.
Killed one of its cultists. Okay, so some of the cultists die. So this isn't really working out well for me trying to kill Doc.
No, you're just killing your own people.
Yeah.
Or the Mezoloth is killing its own
The
people.
black dragon's going to try and recharge its fire breath, and it does. Or its breath weapon, rather. So it's going to shoot down. Oh, fuck, I had to surround Doc. That's what I had to do.
But you didn't.
This dragon doesn't give a fuck. He's just there just to drop people off.
I think the Dragon Knight just starts singing, I came in like a wrecking ball.
And it shoots its acid breath weapon down at you there, Knight. Dexterity saving throw?
What's a crit 20 going to do me for you?
Nothing.
You jerk face. 22.
What do you mean jerk face?
It's a term of endearment.
Yeah.
It's an American thing. Don't worry about it.
Sure. So you're taking half of 54 there, Knight. So it's going to be 27.
Finally.
But yeah, in crossfire also kills a couple cultists, so...
There's also a mesolith there, I'm just saying.
He takes some damage too. It's Thaddeus' turn, and he's going to cast Cure Wounds on Thea.
Oh, I give him eyes.
Yeah.
You know, bedroom eyes.
Thaddeus can get it.
Things I don't like hearing Tom say, Tom. Goodness gracious.
So he's going to cast that at a higher level, fourth level.
Fourth level.
So you're going to...
He's feeling all hot under the collar.
25 points back, and then he's going to go check on Grancis. He sees that he has not moved in a while.
Yeah,
Maybe he wants to go check on
not
that.
one of us has checked on Grancis.
We've been a little busy.
It's true.
It's true.
No.
Nulara, you're up.
Yay. What's near me now? A bunch of things have died since this is my turn last.
Everything's dead or on the night. So, what is on you? You've got one of the dragon guy, one of the cult of the dragon guys with the glowy swords, in direct vicinity to you, and that's probably the only guy.
Great. Let's start there.
Within immediate concern. Yep.
Well, that was not good. 14? 14 on that guy.
14 will not hit.
Okay, I'll try again. 13. How about a 13? A 13?
13?
No.
13's still not
Well,
gonna
this
hit.
didn't go well. That was a very short, sad turn. Come on, Donnie.
Did he flip him off
Donnie's
or like
gonna do something amazing. Donnie is not gonna do something amazing because he also rolled a 14. I guess we're just tired. It's tiring.
He wants to be just like you.
Okay, well, that was real fun.
Very tiring.
Thanks, guys. I'll just be over here.
Knight, you're up.
Waited a long time for that.
I am going to try to kill this ugly-looking Mesoloth in front of me.
Yeah, seems fair.
18, 26 to hit.
Yep.
14.
Okay.
And second, 24 for 11 points of slashing.
Okay.
And a Constitution saving roll, please.
Oh, that's not going to succeed. Nope, I'm not even going to look up the modifier. Doesn't succeed.
That target cannot cast any spells until the end of its next turn.
Sounds good. Blue dragon.
The dragon will start murmuring in a deep, thunderous voice, and then all of a sudden, 4 blue dragons are there. It casts mirror image on itself.
Flint, you're up. 4 blue dragons.
But they're all still behind me, right?
They're all still behind you.
Perfect. How many glowy sword motherfuckers are in front of me?
You got one of them. Yeah. There's one there, 2 there, 1 there. Yeah, one of them is on you.
Alright, I'm taking them out. It's a crit 20.
That will hit. I will allow that.
Mathematically speaking, tonight should not have happened.
No.
4, so 26 damage on that first attack.
Yep.
And 17.
17 will also hit, yep.
Okay. 10, and 8, and 2 is 20.
Thea, you're up.
It's me.
Wait, that dude's still alive?
Oh, yeah.
Huh, alright.
Yeah.
Oh, look who's full of himself. Mr. I didn't kill someone this turn and I'm disappointed.
Well, I mean, previous cultists fell to very similar damage, so
Yeah,
I was just thinking.
maybe they're different. Who knows?
Okay, I need to do something because I totally flopped last time. And I might flop again this time, but we will see. So, I am going to take my longbow. I am going to take one of the 2 dragon arrows I have.
Is this your oath bow?
Yeah, it's my oath bow. Sorry, I said longbow. I meant oath bow. And I'm going to say that this dragon is my sworn foe. And
There's actually something you need to say.
oh my god, okay, fine, I'll say it. I say swift death to those who have wronged me.
Yeah.
And then I am also going to cast Searing Smite on the arrow. Which
Okay.
is going to add an extra 1d6 fire
Isn't that
damage.
a melee thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fine, I won't do that. I'll
Always
just
spoiling
do the-
things, Russ.
I know, but
Just checking.
cool over rule, is that not a... No,
Oh,
it's fine.
sure.
No, it's fine. Okay, so with my oath bow, I'm going to try my darndest. That means I have to roll. Prepare yourself, Doc. To see if I can do this. Also, I can't remember for the life of me what that dragon arrow does because I didn't write it down, so you're going to have to help me out. It is a 19.
19 just hits the dragon.
Okay. So it's 3d6 plus...
A million.
What? Plus something having to do with the dragon arrow? Okay, so it's 15 damage, which is just like the pokey kind.
Yeah.
Officially speaking, the pokey kind.
Yes, it's the technical term, right? Mm-hmm. We know how to play.
We're so good at the rules, guys.
Oh my god, so good at the rules.
Dragon takes 6d10 extra damage on a failed Constitution saving
make
throw.
a Constitution saving throw. Does he take
mean-
half that damage?
Legendary resistance says he's gonna save that, but
Well, then what the fuck is it a dragon slaying arrow for if dragons have legendary resistance?
She's
Explain
got you
it
there,
to
Russ.
she's got me there.
Explain it to me.
They
They only have 3. That's the good thing.
yeah. So eventually they run out, and then you use your stuff that requires them to save. But I mean, it's still gonna take half of your
Okay, well, better.
6d10s. So
Good. Okay, well, it takes 15 of my pokiness.
yeah,
36.
half of 36.
Half of
So
36. Plus my 15 pokey.
Yeah, I got your 15
Okay,
pokey
just making sure.
Don't you dare forget the pokey.
This is the most damage I've rolled.
in a while.
Well, I mean, the arrow actually hit.
So that Nikoloth, he's on the ship in front of you.
It's okay.
He doesn't like that, but likes what the dragon did. So it too is going to cast Mirror Image, not stealing anybody's ideas.
Wait, I thought
Flattery.
this thing couldn't Oh, no, it's the other one. Never
No,
mind.
that's the Mesoloth on the night.
Gotcha.
So now there are a whole bunch of dragons and seemingly a whole bunch of Nikoloths right in front of you.
May I ask a question?
You can ask all the questions.
So, with the Nikoloths, is this like a situation where one of them is the real one
Yeah.
So
yes,
the other
you'll
ones
have to roll a d20 if you physically attack it.
to figure out which one of it hits?
Yeah.
And if it hits the wrong one, he doesn't take any damage?
If it hits the wrong one of the mirror images just disappears.
Disappears. Okay, so it's okay.
Okay, so Nikoloth cast Mirror Image. There's a whole bunch of Nikoloths on the deck of the destroyed ship. The Mesoloth, the final standing Mesoloth, can't cast anything, but is going to attack the knight with its pokey trident.
Hey, that's my word.
With its sticky trident.
Ew, why is it
Yeah,
sticky?
So I'm going to die of sepsis if I don't die in the fight.
Oh,
Yes,
100%.
probably. Yeah.
So its trident strikes for a 24, followed by its claws for a 21. So 9 and 7, piercing and slashing.
Okay. Blood is now flowing from underneath the armor, but the knight is still standing valiantly.
I like it. It's the Black Dragon's turn, who does not recharge its breath weapon, but having taken an arrow of dragon slaying, says, "Oh, fuck this!" And he flies away, leaving his...
Dragon's got a hilarious voice.
Yeah,
Yes, I like it.
yeah. Should have talked to him more.
He started fighting us. We didn't have the chance to talk to him.
And he begins to fly away. So the 2 cult members on the knight, it's their turn, and they swing their swords at the knight.
Is one of the members Ian Asbury?
Who's that?
He's the lead singer of the cult.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
One of them has something to say. He yells out. He's just like, we came in strong, and then it really just...
yelling this? Or?
Yeah. It really just took a turn, and I wish it would have gone better. No, he says, screaming out to the ether, he says, "The masks are joined. The call has sounded. Soon the gates of the 9 hells shall swing wide, and she shall return." Striking its swords. Sword swings. There's a 20, not critical, and the other one strikes as well for a 25 and a 26.
Who are they striking?
The knight.
Oh.
The knight. Look at all these ones. That's not good.
Yeah, that's perfect. What do you mean it's not good?
So that's 3. So for the first one that hits, that's 3 and 8. No, not... Yeah, 3 and 8. So that's 11 for the first one. Then that's going to be... So 15 for the second one. 23 for the third one.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Whoa.
Well, since Russ is just picking on me, I'm down to 3 hit points.
Oh, dear. Did say someone is going to die tonight. I didn't think it'd be you.
Thaddeus is busy tending to Grancis. Nulara, it's your turn.
Yay! Yay, I want to have a turn. Is there still a cultist by me? Is there still anything by me? What can I hit with my sword?
Yeah, there's a cultist right beside you that you were trying to hit previously.
Great, that's a 17. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, it's 10 damage on that one. I'm going to attack again. That is...
Do it, murder
him. 17. So that is 2.
Not murder if it's justified.
16 damage on that one. Donnie's gonna swoop in for an attempted chomping. That's a 16 from Donnie. 16?
16 will... Yeah, 16 is good.
Huzzah!
He's doing the best tonight.
He is doing the best. He got 6 damage on that one, which is the max amount he can get. And then con saving throw for that guy.
That's an 8.
Donnie's having the best night of his whole life because that means that he has poisoned him, so now he is unconscious.
Way to go, Donnie.
Okay, so I will mark that down, unconscious, until he is like aroused. Aroused.
He's having a very provocative dream, and he just wakes up. No.
Holy moly.
And Thia's here, so keep your weapons down.
Hey.
Thea goes nowhere near him.
1 hour. Or 1 hour.
All right.
If it takes him an hour to get aroused, it's just not worth it.
Knight, you're up.
Standing true, but now having blood coming from underneath his armor, and it's gushing now. The blue dragon will hear his call. Is it my turn or his? I think it's his turn, isn't it?
It's the knight's. Yeah, blue dragon comes after.
Oh, well, good. And maybe the knight doesn't need the dragon to come over. Critical.
Marvelous.
So first strike will be 22 points of damage.
Okay.
My second strike, not a critical, but still good, 19.
Yeah.
Nice. For another 15 points of damage, and I need a con saving roll from that Mezzoloth.
Sorry, the Mezzoloth is dead. It's gone.
Oh, on the first or second strike?
On the second strike.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
And, I'm going to graciously take that healing surge.
Yeah, for sure. And then it's your dragon's turn once you've done that.
And he, sensing my hurt, will fly over away from them, leaving them undefended, but will land and has recharged his breath weapon a while ago, but I was holding on to it, and he will lightning the other, I think, 2 cultists that are on me.
Yep.
So a dexterity saving roll.
7 and a 17.
The 17 will make it.
Okay.
For half. 23 lightning and half will be what? 21. Or I'm sorry, 11.
I was going to say that's
I like the way your math works. I like that.
Even with that mess up, Russ, I did a little quicker than some people.
Fuck.
You did your mess up quicker.
Are the cultists alive?
Yeah, the cultists are alive.
Both?
Both.
Okay.
Okay. Flint.
Hopefully they're scared.
These ones, I think you killed all the ones that weren't. No, those ones that rushed over were afraid. So yeah, they are scared.
Then the dragon will use, because he had 80 in flight. I'm sure it wasn't 80 feet away.
No.
He'll use the rest of his moment to get behind me. Or movement, excuse me.
Sure. Flint, you're up.
All right, and there's still that guy in front of me?
Yeah.
All right, you know what's coming then. 19.
No.
Yeah,
19 will hit.
sweet Lady Death is coming. 22.
Okay.
Really? Still?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
There's a reason that these guys are still standing. You know,
It's another 19.
19 will hit.
4 and 7's 11 and 2 is 13.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my action surge because this fucker's still alive, and I'm going to attack him again.
Seems fair.
24, so that'll hit.
Yeah.
9 and 11 is 20. 22.
Okay.
You have got to be kidding me.
Wow.
No. He takes a knee, but he's still alive. Whew, he's that deep breath. It's like that.
I hope there's not an anthem playing anymore.
He holds his hand up and his finger.
Yeah, just
Ooh, give me like 1 minute.
kind of took the breath out of him there.
Well, in that case, I'm also gonna healing surge while I'm here.
Yeah, for sure.
Might as well.
Thea, you're up.
Does he yell at like a verse? Take my breath away.
Exactly what it is.
Do. Okay, who's on me?
You're surrounded by a whole bunch of Nikoloths.
Oof. Be still my heart. All right, I'm gonna fuck him up with some moonbeam. I'm gonna use my 4th spell slot.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to focus on the jackass, like, in front of me. I assume that when the Nicolith multiplied himself, like, it came from one to one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to go for the middle one, because it just seems...
Sure.
How many of them are there? 3?
There are 4.
4? Ugh.
Three duplicates came out of him.
That doesn't speak well to symmetry, and Thea doesn't like it.
Sure. So, yeah, you roll,
goes for the
and
middle?
2 of those motherfuckers go poof, and there are still 2 left.
And where are the other 2? Like, one to the far right and just one to the left?
Yeah.
Okay.
He says with
Yes.
confidence, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
You hear from behind you muttering, kind of a low murmur or some sort of incantation from that's been going on from Thaddeus as he's tending to Grancis. And you kind of hear a glowing, ringing noise. Like a type of
Like
thing.
one of those bowls that you like.
Yeah.
Like with the.
And you turn around and Grancis is just churning, but no.
And I'm like, stop it!
Yeah. No. You
Unless
turn
you're trying to
around
concentrate.
and all who hear it and look, which is pretty much everybody, see Grancis rising from the deck and glowing. Thaddeus looks at, he stops murmuring whatever he was saying and looks a bit confused as to what's happening. And Grancis raises up off the deck and lets forth many lightning bolts that come from what seem to be his life energy. And these lightning bolts shoot forward into each of the creatures still left standing. And all of those creatures, in the instant that they're struck, drop to the ground dead.
I can't believe Russ gave Francis a heroic death to spite us.
I know.
You look and you see them fall. And you see Francis's essence scatter into the ether. And you hear, "I'll always be with you. Always."
Francis! No! Hey, I'm your Dungeon Master, Russ Moore. Thank you for joining us for episode 31 of Dumbgeons and Dragons, titled Things... Things Go Sideways. Yeah. Which kinda just, it should be a subtitle for every episode of our podcast. No? This episode features our guest star, who, you're right, I may have tried to kill throughout part of this battle. My bad. But we will talk with Doc about where you can find him in a brief moment. There's another reason for it to be an exciting day for Dumbgeons and Dragons, because we have partnered with the one and only TabletopLoot.com on Twitter @TabletopLoot to bring you some sweet savings. Tabletop Loot offers an amazing selection of dice, all in stock, ready to ship, as well as sweet clothing and mugs featuring artwork from some amazing artists in the D&D community. And right now, and for the foreseeable future, you can head to TabletopLoot.com and enter promo code DUMBDRAGON at checkout to receive 10% off your order. Always. I purchased the dice for our fan art giveaway through Tabletop Loot because they had the perfect colors I was looking for that mirror the Dumbgeons and Dragons colors, and I found it in the Demon Stones design. They ship fast and will be at your door even faster to get you rolling at your next game in no time. Speaking of our fan art contest, you should enter it. We are loving seeing your depictions of our characters and world, but most of all, we have some amazing prizes for you to win. You still have 1 month, that is until February 28th, to do so. Then we will be giving away those 5 amazing prizes. 3 of those prizes of a dragon scale dice bag made by Amy and dice set from Tabletop Loot are available to any listener. Just submit an image of your fan art of Dumbgeons and Dragons with the DumbDragonCast hashtag to Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, Instagram, or email it, and you're in. If you are a patron, you have 2 extra chances to win sweet prizes, including a grand prize, which is a dragon scale dice bag made by Amy, a dice set from Tabletop Loot, as well as your own copy of Xanathar's Guide to Everything, signed by the crew here at Dumbgeons and Dragons. Tom should be sending that back to me real soon to get our signatures on it here. You can check out our Patreon tiers and rewards at patreon.com/dumbdragoncast, and there you can sign up and enter to win the fan art contest. Plus, we're doing giveaways all the time. We want to make sure that our community feels as loved as possible because we appreciate you and everything that you do for us. Get your entries in today. Link is in the description to the details, and thank you to those who have already entered. If you're new to the Dumb Dragon community, or if you've never done so before, we would greatly appreciate you dropping us a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher or Podknife, which is the newer podcast site that allows anyone to leave a review. You can sign up for an account through Podknife and leave your reviews for our show or any show they have listed, as reviews help independent podcasters get seen and heard a lot more, which helps everybody grow. So if you have a podcast who you appreciate, be it us or somebody else, a review certainly goes a long way. Let's take a moment to talk to Doc here. Doc, thank you for joining us so much.
Doc.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was so great to have you.
It was fun. Thank you for letting me break out a homebrew.
And, just want to tell us where we can find you and Bros and Dragons. I mean, we talk about you pretty much like every episode, you know.
What's Bros and Dragons? You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter at IamDMDoc. You can follow Bros and Dragons at Bros and Dragons on any social media event. And obviously you can find any information about all of us at brosanddragons.com.
So concise.
But yes, thank you again for coming on there, Doc.
Yeah, thanks, Doc. That was awesome.
I hope it was wonderful for you.
Hope it was memorable. Hope it wasn't just another notch on your D&D belt.
This actually happened because I was just joking to Russ about something that I had in my head, which is a story, and he's like, sold.
Something I don't
really
need to
easy that
write?
way.
Done.
Yeah.
And thanks for being our first guest.
Did I pop your guest cherry?
You
Sure did.
Oh my God, it's so exciting. I hope you don't get pregnant.
Don't expect a call.
Ouch.
Cold.
I'll talk to you on Twitter, but
Yeah, I know at least one person will talk to me on Twitter.
Well, that's 25%, so it's good.
Now you know why your dice are cursed, Amy.
Also, they're hard to read, okay? My old lady eyes just have trouble with them. I roll it and then I have to pick it up and bring it real close to my face. And go, well, that's very pretty too.
All of our social media links can be found at dumbdragons.com, and all links mentioned today will be in the description below. The next episode will be out February 14th, which is both Valentine's Day and, more importantly, Carla's birthday, affectionately known as Carlentine's Day around here. So I'll remind you in the next episode, but maybe drop her a little happy birthday note. She'd appreciate that. Time to get back to the goods. You have a great couple weeks, and we'll talk to you soon.
No, Thia's one true love.
I swat away his essence. He's like, it's not on
Canon,
me.
it's been established.
Ah. Just because you say it doesn't make it canon.
No, I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
and you're left standing in the wreck of the airship with all the cult members dead at your feet. What do you guys do?
Thea finds herself a little bit more upset about Grancis than she thought she would be, but she walks over to Thaddeus and puts a hand on his shoulder and sorry, man. Also, oof, whew, right?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I mean, he was a powerful wizard and all, but he's kind of out of practice, so not sure what happened there.
Oh my God, was that a spell gone wrong?
You've seen stranger things happen with him.
Holy shit, Grancis.
Who's that dragon guy?
Oh, that's a good question. Excuse me, metal-clad sir. What is your name?
He takes off his helmet, throws it because he's kneeling on the ground, supporting himself with his greatsword as blood seems to just pour forth. And
your name is what I'm concerned about.
And he looks up and goes, "Sorry, I cannot be of more chivalry. My name is Sir Largart Willowden."
Cool, how you doing over there?
"I've had better days."
Thaddeus sees him struggling quite a lot and sees everybody has taken some damage, and he casts Mass Cure Wounds on everybody at a high enough spell slot to do some good for all that are happening. So
Is he within a 30-foot radius of all of us? Because
well, I'm assuming
Well, we're
everybody's
out of
walking
combat
forward.
now, so I assume we'd all
fair enough.
kind of wander over together.
or I'll wander over to the
To the knight.
to the poor knight.
Yeah. Since he's the furthest
We're
away
like, no,
and the
you come
most
to
hurt.
us.
Everybody regains 37 HPs.
Damn.
I squeeze Thaddeus's bicep like, thanks, man.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I think it's sweet because by appearances, he is a human in his late 70s, so it seems like a strange pairing. But I mean, really, Thea's very old. Like, she ages. So, he's still probably he's a lot younger than her still. Even though he's a super, super, super old dude. It's really sweet, Thea.
It's true.
Thea does not judge based upon age.
Well, I feel refreshed. Now that I'm not 1/3 dead. You guys?
Oh, I feel great. I'm at full working capacity here. So I guess I go over and I help up our new friend, and I say, "Thank you. What brings you, or not? What brings you here? We brought us here. We're looking for we're here to meet with some metallic dragons."
No, you're
Thea's
not.
No, we're not.
panicking.
We're here-
Thea doesn't know what we're doing. Thea can't remember what we're doing.
We're going to Misty.
Narenvane? We're here to find Narenvane, aren't we?
We are.
No. Yes.
Yeah, we're here to
Yes.
see if Narenvane is a good guy or a bad guy. You know him?
Okay, well, I guess someone else needs to start talking. It shouldn't be me.
I know not that name. I'm sorry.
Can you take us to the Misty Forest? Hey, thank you for all your help in almost dying.
Can we use you?
One other favor.
Well, okay, maybe can you show us the way? Our craft has been, well, demolished. And it is very important that we get to the Misty Forest.
I would be glad to, but we should set up camp here. The destroyed airship that you use probably would do for good cover, but I cannot travel at this moment. And my friend here, and I reach up and pet my dragon, can only take but one rider at a time.
That's not a problem.
We have a magical owl that we can ride. It's quite all right.
But we understand your need to rest, and we can set up camp for the night. Look how understanding I am.
Well, it's maybe slightly like to mourn our friend. As much as he drove us crazy, he did just die. Let's set up overnight. So we're in agreement, yes?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
she agrees.
Sorry, I nodded. I nod way too much for an audio.
Visual cues on an audio podcast. So good.
Ligard will reach up and just grab the neck of his dragon, looking at him in the eyes, and the dragon will fly off the direction that the black dragon was heading.
Okay. So yeah, the dragon flies off towards the black dragon, and you guys kind of just set up shop. Use some of the wood. And Thaddeus says, "Hey, what about, no, that's not his voice. That's, I feel like I'm channeling Grancis all of a sudden."
I feel really sad. I'm not going to get to hear you use that voice now.
Oh, well.
I mean, in our defense, we should not have asked for Russ to do a Christopher Lloyd-based voice.
Yeah, no, in retrospect, that was our bad.
He says, I'm gonna go check and see what we can salvage from the ship here you guys set up. And you use cover from the ship and set up a fire and...
To ask, so where do you come from, Sir Ligart?
A small farming community, many, many miles from here. You probably have never heard of such a thing.
Of a farm?
Of where I live, yes.
Oh, okay.
Have these dragon attacks been happening a lot recently?
They have been becoming more frequent. That is why my friend and I are here. Lord Bahamut has deemed it that we come and help the weak in these times around here and try to find out if that vile thing, Tiamat, and he spits on the ground, is trying to make her way back into this world or not.
Well, you heard that one cultist screaming about the masks and things, though, right? Like, it's a-coming.
It can be stopped. My lord has told me this, that there are those out there that have a chance.
Oh, God. Is it us?
Might be us. Ruh-roh.
Shit. Ooh.
You could call me Sir Wilderden or Ligart, but God is a little bit much, don't you think?
We are charged with the task of stopping Tiamat's arrival. Guess we could say that. Who is your god? What information can you give us?
I serve the Lord Bahamut himself.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, he's the head metallic dragon, is that correct?
He's the dragon god of good.
Ah, there we go.
Tom knows stuff.
I've played games before.
But yeah, he is visually the platinum dragon, so you're right.
Ligard, any tips on helping stop the rise of Tiamat?
Well, if I know the different people of this world, you are not the only ones tasked with making sure she does not come forth.
Thank God.
As for dealing with her, pray it never comes to that. There is not a more foul creature in all of the 9 hells.
I mean, it's pretty impressive to be the number one worst in all 9 of the hells.
Yeah, even more impressive if she was to make it onto this plane of existence, destroy everything that you know and love, rip it from the very fabrics of reality and change it to her own doing. Sure.
What do you think they meant by the masks are combined? The
masks are joined. Well, all of the leaders had masks, right? That's what Varam was doing, was trying to find his mask.
That sounds like we're probably not going to be getting that mask back. If it comes to it, Sir Ligart, can we call upon you when we are in need of aid in battle?
If it's within my power to give, I will be by your side if you truly fight against the workings of Tiamat.
Thank you. How would we call upon you in our time of need?
No, dragon's ears can hear for a great many miles. If you call upon me and my friend can hear you, I will come.
Sweet.
Okay.
It's about dusk and it turns to night as you guys rest, regaling each other of wild stories that you've had fighting dragons and other such creatures.
And we have a lifetime membership to Fantasy Costco.
And you take watch and take rest throughout the night. Morning comes and my friend, the dragon, returns.
My friend, what news have you brought?
In Draconic, he says, I followed the black dragon to Thia, where he was quickly taken in by a magical force that I was not able to get through to. I waited to see if anybody came or went after that, but nothing left Thia, and nothing else went in.
Where is Thia?
Oh, it's way fucking far away from here. I flew really fast.
Please rest, my friend, and I will guard you.
He curls up like a dog and goes to sleep.
Does it take him a while? Does he have to do a few turns?
Kind of kneads at the ground a little bit.
Oh. Yeah. I scratch him behind the ears.
Yeah. Do we know, like you said when we crashed, we were like on the outskirts of the Misty Forest. So do we safely know the direction we're heading now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you crash just on the outside of Daggerford. So there's a river that is between you and the Misty Forest, but you're now not having the airship, are about a day and a half's journey to the Misty Forest.
Cool.
Less if we're on an owl?
Yeah, obviously less if you're on an owl.
Obviously less if we're on an owl.
Yes, less if you're on an owl. The rousing banter continues for quite some time.
It's really a rousing banter?
And you all decide to go your separate ways. Sir Ligart stays by my friend's side. And you all set off along the trail saying your sweet goodbyes to your savior in the dragon scale armor. And head off towards the Misty Forest, back on foot, as you were many moons ago.
Oh, not this guy. He's flying off on a blue dragon. There's a saddle.
Oh, yeah, no, I figured. He's out.
Yeah, you're going off to do amazing things with the dragon. We're just schlepping through the woods to try and get killed by a different dragon, probably.
Tromping on through the woods.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're all being so honest with one another.
That's what this is really
That's what
about.
this podcast is all
We're
about.
not actually playing a game here. We're just, getting out all the dirty laundry that we have
It's
between
D&D
bros and
confessions.
Dumbgeons. Yeah.
Yeah.
D&D confessions.
I like it.
He's already singing. He's going to be just fine.
Yeah, fits right.
Gonna fit right in.
I was day drinking. You're lucky I'm still awake and not passed
I said
out.
singing, so that's good.
Where do you think the singing comes from? I don't do that on my own.
I was going to say from the heart, but
Liquid courage. You're from the heart. Wait, I got this. Hold on. Last time on the jumping. What the? Who the hell made this title?
Yes.
Chris just flipped a page, threw the pencil down, and just threw his hands in the air.
He's already given up.
Already given up.
Out.
I knew bringing a guest on wouldn't be good for any.
It's gonna be fantastic.
Well, then sit back and relax as I take you out of your reality and into my nightmares.
Oh no, we're in his
Welcome
game now.
to the Bros and Dragons podcast.
Russ got up and walked away.
If Russ is just going to throw things, I'll take over. We'll make.
Oh, I have his notes. I could probably read at least 30% of what he's written here.
Yeah.
So.
What was that, Amy? You want a DM? I'm willing to sit in that
No,
game.
I'm just kidding.
No,
She folds under the pressure.
No, I remember how I don't like homework.
Perfect. You'll be a great DM.
Okay, I will just wing everything. I'll just have a monster manual open and just go fucking nuts.
So you'll DM like Tom Laird.
I will.
Yeah, just pick like random monsters that are way too difficult.
Just murder everyone.
Amy, that's my secret. That's exactly how we record Bros and Dragons. We will get into it. I open up one book and go, hey, that's a pretty monster.
It makes so much more sense now.
We didn't know about Grancis not being okay, did we?
No,
That was new.
that was new.
I don't know how to feel about it, guys.
I know, I'm torn.
I figured you'd be ecstatic, Amy.
A little excited, but I also feel bad about being excited. I don't think Thia's like a sociopath.
Besides, he's our ride home.
I've been living.
Well, no, not
listening
anymore.
long
The
enough.
airship's busted.
I'm going to go with sociopath.
Wow.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I would have gone with like nymphomaniac before sociopath.
Oh, God.
I think they go hand in hand, but, whatever.
With like a really bad pen.
Yeah, well, that's because all you have are bad pens.
No, I have a really good black one.
Where?
It's upside. It's the smallest one. It's upside down. It might be a good thing for you to get that.
Okay.
Welcome back to Pen Chat, where we talk about what pens are good or bad.
Oh
Podcast
my god!
within a podcast.
I have this purple
We talk
pen.
about pens.
That's fantastic. Don't get me started on pens.
Are we talking clicky pens, or what's the deal here?
It's a clicky pen. It's gel.
Excellent.
It's a uniball.
Okay.
It's purple, so I really enjoy that.
I use a fountain pen because I'm a douchey hipster.
Which one?
You are such a douche.
It's
I
very
currently
nice.
have a pen soul.
Well, you
but what
could
pen
join
do you
in about
have,
your
Dom?
pen. Your pen likes and dislikes.
At Penn, at work, as long as it's nothing gel or anything, because that smears on actual paperwork in the OR, I will use it. But I am a big pencil advocate, and anything in the green color.
Oh,
Very
Excellent.
nice. Very nice.
I would hand that homework back to you though.
Okay, so the crit 20. I need another dice.
You can use mine.
And, well, you don't always let me use your dice, so...
You don't always ask.
Sorry, and
This exasperated moment.
Yeah.
Brought to you
sorry, I
by
didn't read.
marriage.
You're looking really great in those sweatpants. I'm trying the opposite. I'm going the opposite route. Like maybe I was too harsh and he's doing really well because of it.
I
so.
thought that was in game,
You know.
and you were saying that to the knight. I was like, why is the knight wearing sweatpants? Is he
God.
wearing armor and sweatpants? Because that's not a good look.
Or
It's
is
like
it like a really
socks and
comfort
sandals
is
I
situation.
don't know. Thia's into it.
It's
beyond
funny you should
fashion.
mention that. He has that too.
Awesome.
So that's 8 ones, or where are you going with this? 5 ones?
all the ones. And I have all of these dice now. Nope. Yep.
If you have a lot of dice, I know the
That's a
perfect dice.
D10, but thanks for handing me
The
a
ones-
D10, Amy.
the ones that I make. Yeah, they are perfect.
But when you fill that one too much, I know like a 5-pound dice bag, and it doesn't even break down. I beat the crap out of mine.
Yeah, but are they made with love?
Yes.
Are you sure?
The Nikoloth that you aim for poofs out of existence, and there are 3 Nikoloths.
Oh, so I don't even have to roll for damage?
No. I'm just going to give that to you.
Okay, well, thanks for not letting me go through the motions of that.
I think.
So only one gets in a 10-foot moonbeam? That's weird.
That's
It's
a
a
5
5-foot
foot
moonbeam.
5 foot.
It's a 5-foot radius, which is a 10-foot moonbeam.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's fair.
that's true.
My bad. You were the
They
one
should just
reading
give the
it.
circumference. I'm 3 beers in.
But what happens when you divide it by pi?
Oh my god, pi R2.
Cut here.
Flint is a eunuch. It's canon.
Well, that doesn't really play well for me being naked in the interrogation from a few episodes back. So
It does because everyone was, like, no one knew what to do about it.
I believe there were numerous references to a certain appendage being visible. So.
How do you explain the thumbs up?
Exactly.
He made it to platinum.
Platinum blonde.
Impressive. So he's a Madonna of dragons. Platinum blonde. Fuck you guys. Anyway,
Well, I was thinking more of
hate you
the
guys.
Platinum Blonde was-
80s band,
was,
Platinum Blonde.
was a band.
Situation
Oh.
Critical.
Not Madonna.
Other songs.
No, she was a platinum.
Yeah, but there's also a band
Oh my
named
god.
Platinum
Yeah,
Blonde,
but
which
if
is
you
where
don't
got hung
know
up
that.
He
Okay.
also played Truth or Dare without any truth to it. So.
Oh, sick Madonna burn. You've been put on blast, Madonna.
Sorry, Madonna. Oh, I forgot where I was going with
That's all I'm
that.
going to say.
What?
I said, I hope she picks an accent. That's all I have
Yeah,
to
she
say.
had that crazy faux British accent there for a few years.
Is Russ still looking through
The-
pages? Sorry.
No, I've got it. It said the masks are joined. The call has sounded. Soon the gates of the 9 hells shall swing wide, and she shall return.
So the masks being obviously the mask. The call has sounded will be the Dracorn.
The gates swinging wide means Tiamat's not a small girl.
Are you fat shaming Tiamat?
Oh, he's going to be the first to go.
Good lord.
Everybody will watch him be picked apart.
No.
I had a good run.